well, diddly-do and whatnot.
Hey everyone, it's Night Brat Melvison here, same.
I feel so guilty. I can't go through with it.
Greetings and salutations to all you dreamers out there. I'm Waterwitch, and my voice sounds absolutely disgusting today. Sorry about that, y'all. Allergies recently hit me like a truck, and you can probably hear from how nasally and gross my voice sounds. What better time to record some Doki Doki, huh? Yeah, I had the day off today, and I'm gonna be having a vid chat with some friends later, but I figured, hey, let's see how my girls are doing and see how much more broken this game can be. Especially considering that with how nasty my voice sounds, I bet that the voices I have for these girls are going to change dramatically. Or maybe not. Either way, it's going to be a good time. So let's just dive on into this. Last time we were there, the game's become more broken. Monica was a female dog. I'm gonna try to refrain from swearing in this episode. But yeah. And Yuri and Natsuki got into a fight without Sayori there to break it up, so hopefully they've recovered from that. Alrighty, let's just jump straight into it. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Wow, with how my voice sounds, I actually don't have to go any deeper for Misty. This is great. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Oh, welcome back, Misty. Sup, Yuri? Hi, Yuri. All I see is your boob. What's this madness? What's going on? I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, if I could see it. But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Oh, there she is. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. That something is called a Monica. And she a bee. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized, but you don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. Because the plot says so. Now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Nani? Misty. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around, and... Sorry, what am I saying right now?
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
Okay, I can still do Natsuki. That's great. I was worried. She was the one I was most concerned about. No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either?
Either. Off to a great start. Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about?
Yep, Monica did say that she'd forget completely. I knew she meant it literally.
Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But...
I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Hey! Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not! What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed.
Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime.
That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Misty.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. She got goo-goo eyes for you, dude. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet. Misty, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, She's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. What? Hey! But I wanted to hang out with Natsuki! What the hell, Yuri? Why'd you pull me away from her? That's not fair. Well, I guess I have no choice. What's the story about anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... that might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean, not the thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. What about that sounded good, Misty? Like, damn, Yuri. I mean, granted, I probably would read something like that if push came to shove. I mean, I do pick up some horror sometimes, but that is a little bit outside of my comfort zone. God damn. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Misty? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. God. Jeez, Monica, you're making Yuri sound like a psychopath. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem, When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, wow. Getting some water. Holy crap. This is going to be an interesting episode, I can already tell. Alright, I got time. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I stay here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri meant about reading in company, as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body. Yeah, okay. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book. I use my right hand to hold the book open. I am just stumbling a lot today. I'm sorry. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Okay, part of me is kind of glad that this happened, though not really. Like, I really did want to hang out with Natsuki a bit more, but at the same time, I haven't really spent much time with Yuri, so I guess this is kind of nice. I get to see the pretty art. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't even know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turned it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a bit of a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second-guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? No, never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Misty? Did something happen just now?
I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does it sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems now?
Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. Make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. It's clear that Misty isn't a reader because she doesn't carry any bookmarks with her. Alright, I'll go to Natsuki to make up for the fact that I kind of ditched her.
Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I want to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody, so it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it.
I love it! It's great! Oh god. Oh god. Why do I feel like this is gonna lead to something bad? It's because I didn't get to hang out with her today, right? Oh no, I'm not ready for this. No. I'm not ready. I think I know what's coming. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I'm sorry, Natsuki. Okay, guys, here we go.
Misty, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri's a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, Misty, do you?
Oh god, her face! Oh no!
Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying?
Oh, her eyes are bleeding. Oh god, no.
The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me!
Oh, Jesus! Fuck! Well, there goes the swear for the day. Oh. Okay, that happened. Oh, I mean, I knew that was coming, but holy shit! Oh, Jesus! Oh, I was expecting it, but I was not expecting it. Ugh, that was creepy. Well, hopefully that reset itself. It's kind of sad, though, that Natsuki doesn't get her own sort of proper ending. That's kind of sad. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, Monika's the only choice.
Hi again, Misty. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika.
Alright. Great job, Misty. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
But I thought I had gone for Natsuki last time. Did the poem change on me? Oh boy. Then again, it's been a little bit, so maybe I just don't remember it right.
Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly, the door opens.
Yuri!
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now.
But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, exploding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless, meaningless. Delete her. Okay. Okay.
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to?
Oh no, she's on to me.
Can you hear me?
Tell me you can hear me.
Anything.
Please help me.
Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Alright, Yuri's last. Okay, gonna need some water for this. Everyone's acting really weird today. Alright, here we go. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there's some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's a longer one today. Alright, let's see if I can read this. Alright. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Twisting an turning an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A Tor harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disapproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bullhead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. I will say, though, that's actually a really good poem. I like the rhythm for it. I don't really understand what she's trying to get across here, but I did like it. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen that fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? I guess. Ooh. Nothing is real? I know that there's like a hidden poem beneath all the redacted stuff, but I don't have the time or the resources to reveal it, so we're just gonna move on. Everything's red.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come to sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That cracking sound in the back is freaking me out. That's a concern of mine as well. What? Oh, okay. Jesus frick. Monica, what the hell? Oh, and look, there's Sayori in the back again. Hi, girl. I love you. Hopefully I'll see you again. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look. I know everyone's been a little bit more lively ever since Misty joined and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Misty? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Misty to agree with you just because she doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Misty joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Misty isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Misty want to get more members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation... No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Misty, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits downstairs at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't
There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away.
No, Misty. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one... I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the club room. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Whoa! Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Whoa, nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh, God. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Misty? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own quality in a special way. With these changed members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Misty? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Misty before we leave, just to see what she thinks of her time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the club room. I keep calling it a club room when it's a classroom, but I guess it's both, so it's not really wrong. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Misty, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls giving you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. Here's some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. So that's why... Hello? Monica? Oh. I guess even the game doesn't want her to talk to us. Okay, kitty. Fun. Summer. Lollipop. Oh, Monica's down there. Nice. Games. Lucky. Silly. Party. Strawberry. Bouncy. Sugar. Sweet. Wait, Monica? Okay, Color. Fluffy. Playground. Valentine. Laugh.
Doki Doki.
Parfait for Parfait Girls.
Why the hell was Monica typing there?
Okay, and Yuri, I think we're going to stop for today. That was a lot for one episode. So yeah, next time we're probably gonna try to hang out with Natsuki again. Probably gonna get pulled away by Yuri, and we're gonna talk about the festival. That's gonna go well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully next time my voice won't sound so weird. And I'll see y'all next time. Laters, every peoples, and remember to keep on dreaming.